Gopijana-vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vrajanaranjana Yashodanandana Vrajanaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Yashodanandana Vrajanaranjana Yashodanandana Vrajanaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jai Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Stotra Shatra Shishima A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Stotra Shatra Shishima Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Ki Jai. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंद गिरगोवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। गंगामय की जय। यमुनामय की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय। Gaur Premanande
Hari Hari
all glories to the symbol of
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, all glories to the symbol of
Hare Krishna.
all glories to the symbol of
Hare Krishna.
Siyata Yatra ki
Jai.
all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Shri Prabhupada. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravacharya. Om Jnanati Mirandasya Viranjana Shalakya Chakshur Punditam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Tattva Shri Guru Vishnu Shri Rupam Sadhvayam 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 Sadhvaitam Sadhutam Parijan Sadhvayam Krishna Chaitanya Shri Radha Krishna Balaram Sadhgaya Lalita Shri Krishna Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu
Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Radha Kanta Namostate
Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavanishwari Vrishabhan Sute Devi Pranam Panchakalpataru Krishna Kripa Sindhubhyacha Bhaktan Pavani
Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasani Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Good morning. Good day. In Hare Krishna movement, for everything we say Hare Krishna. International language. Sometimes in India people don't know Tamil, don't know English. And I was also learning Tamil. So I would say something. எனக்கு தமிழ் தெரியாது, உங்களுக்கு ஆங்கிலம் தெரியாது. ஆகவே Hare Krishna. You don't know English, I don't know Tamil. So chant Hare Krishna. International language. So, today I would like to speak about an important point. The title of the seminar or the session is, what's the title exactly?
Progressive devotional service.
Progressive devotional service. So I would like to focus on one particular aspect of devotional service, which is called Sambandha Jnana. All Shastra practically is divided in three portions. Already for some time, so you are familiar with this terminology. Sambandha means what are the relationships, who is who. Basically, three things, right on the chart. And then that means who is Bhagavan, who are we, what is this world, what are the connections, correlation and understanding of this relationship is called Sambandha Jnana. And then from this, on this basis, one can practice. That means Abhideya. One can do some practical application of the spiritual process to attain what?
Krishna Prema.
Prayojana.
Prayojana.
Prayojana. Prayojana means Krishna Prema. Prayojana actually means need. What is in translation means what is my actual need in life, or ultimate goal, probably translate. So that is called Prayojana. Srila Jiva Goswami in his Sandarbhas, 6 Sat Sandarbhas, he dedicated four Sandarbhas to Sambandha Jnana. And then 5th speaks about Abhideya, process itself, how to attain. 6th, Prayojana, about ultimate goal of life. Why Shastra emphasizing so much? Why is Shastra emphasizing so much Sambandha Jnana? We will try to explain in today's session. I will write down first. What does it mean? What is the... From Bhagavad Gita, we understand that there is one Supreme Lord. That is
Krishna.
Krishna. Ishvara Parama Krishna.
Krishna.
So the first thing is Ishvara. It's not so hard. Can you see? Can you see? Yes. What I should have. There are many Ishvaras in this world. But Supreme Ishvara, Parameshvara is Shri Krishna. Ishvara Parama Krishna. And then the next category is material nature. And third is living entities, Jiva. And knowledge about relationships between Ishvara, between Supreme Lord, between Jiva. What is the relationship between Jiva and Prakriti? Prakriti means material nature. And whose energy is this? And how it gets started. All this knowledge, it's called Sambandha Jnana. Jnana means knowledge. Sambandha means knowledge about the relationship, who is who. So why is this very important to understand? Because if we don't have clear understanding who we are, who is Krishna, and what is our relationship, then we can even apparently practice Abhideya, practice devotional service, but actually we will never attain Prayojana. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his Chaitanya Charitamrita warns us, Bahu Janma Karayada Shravan Kirtan Tabata Napai Krishna Pade Premanam. That one may chant the holy name for millions of years, or many, many lifetimes. And if he commits offenses, he will not attain Krishna Prema. So, one of the ignorances or avidyas is tattva vibhrama, means not clear understanding who we are. And we see in India nowadays so much Mayavada is there, so much unclear understanding who is this Jiva. Many people think that, okay, I will practice, I will go to the temple, I will pray, I will meditate, I will do yoga, and then I will become one with the Supreme. I will merge with this Supreme Lord. So that is gross misunderstanding. And one may even chant Hare Krishna. We see some societies, they also chant Hare Krishna. But they will not get, not even close to the real fruit of Krishna Prema. Why? Because they have misunderstanding. They think that they are Krishna, or they can become Krishna. But we can never become Krishna. Krishna says to Arjuna at the beginning already. What is that shloka? Before Dehinosmin? Natvevaham jatunasam Natvam neme janatika Nachaiva na bhavishyama sarve vayam. That I was there, you Arjuna, you were there, and all these things. Now we are here, assembled, and in the future, no one of us will chase to be. We will continue to be individual soul. So Krishna in the beginning already Mayavada philosophy is defeated with one shloka. Krishna never said, okay, now we are here, and in the future we will all become one. Krishna never said, why is this instruction? So, it's very important to understand the nature of Jiva, the nature of Ishvara, and their relationship. Jiva is always subordinate. Constitutionally is Anu Atma. Very small Anu. Krishna is Vibhu. Great soul. And if we are supreme, then how we came here? It's possible that Supreme forgets that he is supreme. His name is Achyuta. What means Achyuta? Infallible. One who cannot fall down. He's always supreme. It's not that Achyuta one day, oh, actually, I forgot that I created all these universes and I'm most powerful and everything. Huh? It doesn't make sense. But nowadays, so many this yoga society, they say, you meditate and then you will realize that everything is one, that you are the one Supreme Lord, that you and me, we are all one. It doesn't make sense. If everything is one, then give me your money from your pocket. I told him, where were you?
San Jose?
In Charlotte. In Charlotte we have in one doctor's ordination. So one man said that actually it's all, there is no duality. Everything is just one. And I said, then give me your wallet. Give me your money, I need some extra for Sri Lankan preaching. And he said, no, it's already there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's with me or with you, I said, if it doesn't matter, then give it to me. It's impractical. It's non-realistic philosophy. They can speak so much, but practically, where is all one? Practically show, where is all one? Madhvacharya said, even two coconuts are not the same. If you analyze really, even two coconuts, always slight differences. Even twins. You know some twins? For some years you can't recognize who is who. But if you come closer, you see their characters. You see that sometimes they are completely different personalities. Completely. Look the same, but they are completely different. So nothing is the same. Even one tile here is not the same. Nothing is the same. Nothing is one. Jiva Loka, Jiva Bhuta, Sanatana, eternally. Before, now, in the future. And Sanatana Goswami asked directly the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is this Jiva? Ke ami? Who am I? Ke ami? Kene amaya japata patrai? Why am I suffering threefold miseries? Who am I? Please answer. Sanatana Goswami said, You see, other people are saying, I'm so learned, I'm big pandit, I'm great personality, and I'm so foolish that I also believe them. So, but I actually don't know even who am I. So please reveal to me. And what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says?
Jivera Swarupa
Jivera Swarupa hoy,
Krishnera
Krishnera Nityadas. The nature of Jiva, of Atma, is that it's the eternal servant of Krishna. That is the nature which we cannot change. And that is called Sanatana Dharma. That is called Sanatana Dharma. So this is this relationship of Sanatana Dharma. And this Krishna, he has multifarious energy. So many energies. One of the main energy is, material energy, Prakriti, which he impregnates by jivas and with his look, or in one word, by time. Krishna stabs the Prakriti and it becomes active. And the relationship between jiva and nature is
eternal. Not eternal.
not eternal. Can be, but karma is not eternal. Yeah, it's called karma. This relationship between jiva and prakriti, it's called karma. Sometimes pious, sometimes vikarma, impious, but it's practically the same. And it's not it's always temporary. This relationship or these results, we always spend. We do some punya, then we spend. We enjoy, we come down. So this all relates to material nature, which has four problems: janma, mrityu, jara, vyani, as you all know. Birth, old age, disease, and death. So this jiva, when it's entrapped in karma with material nature, suffers repeated birth and death. Abrahma bhuvana loka, punaravarti norjuna. Mamupetya tu kaunteya, punar janma navidya. So the actual purpose of life is to turn our face from material nature towards Krishna. That is the purpose of life. Why we are bound in this material world? Great Acharyas explain. Krishna bahirmukh hoya bhogavanchakara. Krishna bahirmukh. We turn away our face, away from Krishna. Why? What we want? Bhogavanchakara. We want to enjoy separately from Krishna. And then what happens? Nikatasta maya tare japati adare. Immediately Maya strikes us. Same moment. Immediately when we turn our face from Krishna, immediately Maya comes. Doom. Which miseries? Durga. This is Durg, this is jail. Who is in charge here? Durga, superintendent of the jail. And she has trident, Trishul. Adhyatmika, Adibhaudika, Adidaika. So many miseries. Mind, body, other living entities. Some natural disturbances. Always are there. Always is something there. So, that is the relationship between jiva and material nature. Jiva is trying to exploit. That is the problem. Ignoring Krishna. So great acharyas, Krishna descends here. They give us knowledge that we turn our face back to Krishna. And that is called, what is this process? Bhakti. It is called Bhakti. It is called Bhakti. Turning our face back to Krishna in devotional service. So this knowledge constitutes basis of Sambandha Gyan. And Srila Prabhupada explained in introductory to Bhagavad Gita that Bhagavad Gita speaks about 5 topics. Who can tell? One.
Ishvara,
Okay. Ishvara,
Jiva,
Jiva,
Prakriti,
Prakriti,
Kala,
Kala,
Karma.
Karma. You see? This is all knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is here. But we have to have clear understanding. What are the relationships, who is who, and what's the result of applying ourselves through Prakriti or through Bhakti to Ishvara. Otherwise we will be confused. If we don't have clear understanding of this, even if we do seva for Krishna, if we think that it's same thing to worship the Devatas or to worship Krishna, Devatas are in charge only here and they can give temporary benefits. We are still in jail. We get golden cup in jail. So, but still you are in jail. Therefore, at the beginning, when Jiva is completely confused, Vedas, which are coming from Narayana, Narayana Veda Sakshat, Krishna recommends, worship Devatas. Will be good. Why? Just that we come on the proper path. That we start becoming little pious. So it's recommended. Yes, worship Devatas. It's very good. You will get so much benefit. Actually, this is the best thing in the universe. Worship Surya. You will become the most healthy, the most powerful. You worship this Devata. You will become very rich. If you worship this Devata, you will get good wife, good husband, nice house, everything, long life. Not even this. Svarga Loka. But what's the problem? We are still not in our natural constitutional position. Therefore, later, same Krishna, same Vedas, which recommend Devata worship for beginners or for completely ignorant people, later this is rejected. What Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Sarva dharmam parityaja, mam ekam, only to me, sharanam. Aham tvam sarva papevyo, all karma will be smashed. I will take all sins. Don't worry, mashucha. So that is ultimate instruction of Sri Krishna. Because we are constitutionally, we belong to Him. We don't belong here. Prabhupada gave a very practical example, like a fish in the land. How can fish in the land be happy? Give one solution. How can fish in the land be happy? Free ticket to London Olympics, Olympic Games. So much enjoyment you can get. Other fish is dancing. Can fish be happy? New scooty. Green card for America. How can fish be happy? Solunga, aya. Ena tirvu. Solunga. How can fish be happy? What is the only solution? Ore tirvu.
It should live in water.
Yes. Just back to the ocean. Freedom. No need anything else. Srila Prabhupada gave a very good example. So for Jiva that means turning back to eternal world. Because Jiva is Satchit Ananda. It's full of bliss, eternal, full of knowledge, very happy. And Krishna is also very happy. Ananda Mayobhyasa. You ever saw Krishna with cigarette, whiskey? Miserable. Oh, Radharani left me. What should I do? Huh? You ever saw him taking pills for stress management course? Vasudeva is giving to Krishna stress management course. Huh? You ever saw something like this? No, Krishna is always happy. Even if there is some anxiety, that is lila, this pleasure. So we belong there. Therefore Krishna is advising us, don't be a fool. Come back to me. All problems will be solved in one stroke. Just turn your face to me. That is called unmukh, not bahirmukh. Or even better, sevanmukh. Do seva. But if we want to perform proper seva, if we want to do proper seva, we have to have clear understanding. Otherwise, if we think that worshipping devatas, if I sweep in devata floor, or if I go to Krishna temple, it's all the same, then we will not get the same. We will not get the same result. Or, if we pray for material benefits, we can also come to Krishna and pray. Please save I have backache, this problem, money problem. Is this good? Is this very smart? Huh? Why not? Huh? Yeah, because it's all connected just with this world. Huh? We are asking something for here. Okay, I'm in jail, but please, at least bring me newspapers daily. Or give me AC. Okay, you're in jail, but you get AC. So we are praying for AC. That is called praying for material desires. Or yesterday I gave this, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati gave an example. One lady was carrying firewood, and she was completely exhausted, so it fell down. She was praying to Bhagavan, Bhagavane, Udavi Korna, please give some help. And Bhagavan really appeared, and he said, what do you want, my dear lady? I can fulfill all your desires. And she said, please help me to put this firewood back on. What is this? He can give you everything, you know. Krishna is willing to give us Himself if we serve Him with bhakti. He becomes subordinate to his devotees. Krishna at the beginning is described as Svarat. Janmadhyasya tanvaya. I am independent. I am asamurdva. Nobody is equal to me. Nobody is higher than me. But later, same Bhagavan, he said, actually I am subordinate to my devotees. I am not Svarat. He is supreme. But his heart, in Rasa Vichar, he is not supreme. Krishna is not supreme personality of Godhead. Recorded. Vasudeva Datta Das. What is today? Date. Seattle. Speaking in front of Krishna, he is saying, Krishna is not the supreme personality of God. Yes, he is the supreme. But in relationship with his devotees, he is subordinate. Therefore, in the beginning of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, he said that devotional service, bhakti, is more powerful than Supreme Lord. Because prema bhakti can control the Lord. This love of his devotees, he is controlled. When Bhishma gave a vow, tomorrow I will kill Arjuna. Bas, no more jokes. And Bhishma, you know who is Bhishma? He's the most powerful warrior, the most heroic, the greatest warrior of all times. Bhishma, he gave a vow, tomorrow I will kill Arjuna, or Krishna will have to fight to protect him. But Krishna gave a vow not to fight, not to take a weapon. So that, and Bhishma was fighting next day like anything. He smashed everyone, just zoop, zoop, zoop. He was just going like tornado, like tornado. And Arjuna was completely on the verge of defeat. And then Bhishma, he wanted to kill him. Krishna took up the wheel chakra and then he ran towards Bhishma. You will not destroy my devotee. So that is Krishna's heart. I don't care. People might call him that I am a liar, cheater, that I am breaking my vakurudi, whatever. But my devotee, Kaunteya pratijani, name bhakta pranasya. And you Arjuna, you say, because sometimes I'm speaking like, you say, my devotees will never be destroyed. So that is Krishna. That is Krishna's heart. He wants to give us himself to this jiva. And this jiva has some uniqueness in relationship with Krishna. That this jiva can satisfy Krishna in particular way. Can you imagine? That you and you and you, nobody can satisfy Krishna like him. He has particular, specific relationship with Krishna. And Krishna enjoys this. Therefore, he expands himself in so many, to exchange this rasa. Therefore, there is no envy in Vaikuntha. There is no envy. Because everyone is fully satisfied. Why? Because Krishna is reciprocating with everyone. When Krishna was sitting with the cowherd boys, they are taking lunch, they are having fun, stealing from each other. But each cowherd boy is thinking, oh, Krishna is looking only at me. Everyone is thinking, Krishna is looking only at me. That is power of Krishna. And here, we have to be envious. Why? Because we have a relationship with small jivas, anu atmas. If two boys love one girl, how she can relate to both of them equally? She can give fully to, she can love only one guy. And then the other, he must be envious. He must be envious. Because if she gives her heart to him, that means I'm losing. I don't have her, isn't it? Therefore we have, if you give donation to him, then I don't get your money. That's the nature of this world. Why? Because we are dealing with small atmas. And we have practical experience. We want to please others. We want to give. The people are never completely satisfied. And we also. Which wife can completely satisfy the husband? Cannot be. Husband cannot completely satisfy. Children also. Always some mistake. Why? Because we are so tiny living entities. Therefore, the real relationship, the real nectar is with Supreme Lord, which can completely satisfy us in all respects. Then we are Purna. We are completely happy. Therefore, in Goloka Vrindavan, there is no fight. Cows are satisfied. Krishna comes and he how is it called?
Yes.
Yeah. And they are crying. And grass is also very satisfying. Krishna comes and stuff and and the gopis are very satisfying. And the cowherd boys. Cowherd boys, everyone's thinking actually my rasa is the best. Cowherd boys, they think, this Madhurya rasa is always some anxiety and Krishna is here and Krishna is not here. We are different. Our relationship is different. But not based on false ego, but on satisfaction. No. So, this is the nectar for which we are always hankering. Always hankering. That is called Bhakti Yoga. Linking back to Krishna. And this can be attained only by the mercy of bona fide spiritual master. and devotees. So devotees are our best well-wishers. Why? Because they show us what is our benefit. Nowadays, people don't even know what is in their self-interest. Nate vidu svarta gatim hi Vishnu. We think that something which is completely inauspicious for me, bad for me, we think that this is very good. Why? Because of lack of knowledge. Therefore, Veda, knowledge. Veda gives knowledge. Don't endeavor. Don't be here. Get out. Bhagavad Gita says, Krishna says clearly, what's the nature of this world? What's the nature?
Dukhalayam.
Dukhalayam ashashvatam. It's full of miseries and temporary. Get out. Become Krishna conscious. That is Krishna's instruction. So it's foolishness to come to Krishna and pray, please help me to become happy in this world. It's madness. Therefore Bhagavatam said, Nunam pramata kurute vikarma, yat indriya pritaya aprinoti. Nunam, definitely. Nunam pramata, crazy guy. Bhagavatam said, Nunam pramata kurute vikarma, one who is making pavam, who is making sinful activities. For indriya pritaya aprinoti, who wants to enjoy his senses. He is performing all kinds of sinful activities, thinking that this will give me pleasure. Nunam pramata, definitely he is completely crazy. He is a madman. Therefore Prabhupada said this modern society it's like a madhouse. They asked one, who was that? One lawyer or judge, in Prabhupada's time. So they asked him, so what do you think, is this man guilty of this sin, of some offense he did, or he is a madman? And he said, actually, according to my observation, everyone in this world is madman, just different degrees. And it's true. It's true. If we identify with material body, which we are not, what is this? Do you have a car? Do you have a car? Which car do you have? Toyota. And your name is? Nritya Gauranga. If I come to you and I say, hi, my name is Vasudeva, what is your name? My name is Toyota. If you say, my name is Toyota, and his name? His name is Tata Sumo. What you would think about these people? How you would call them? They're madmen. Why? Because they identify with, they forgot that they are the driver of the car. They say, I'm Toyota. But you are not Toyota. You are Nritya Gauranga. Thus, you are eternal servant of Krishna. So all this nationalism, this is all different degrees of madness, illusion. And this is the root cause of all suffering. If you analyze how it goes, from where some suffering comes. We trace out, okay, we suffer. Why do we suffer? Who can say? Why do we suffer? What is before suffering now? Big pundits. Enjoyment. So what do we do when we enjoy? What do we perform?
Vikarma.
Vikarma. In Sanskrit? Okay, vikarma is also pavam. We do sins in English. Sin. Sin. In order to enjoy. And on which basis we perform sins? Why we perform sins?
Because we want to be enjoyers.
Yeah.
Kuta and Bija, the previous.
Okay, previous. But what is the root? Fins, yeah? and ignorance. Ignorance. So ignorance means of what? Forgetfulness of Krishna. Forgetfulness of Krishna. We ignore Krishna. We think, oh, there is no God. I can do whatever I like. And then we perform all sinful activities in order to enjoy, and then we suffer. You see how it goes? We neglect Krishna, forgetting Krishna. Krishna Bhuli se jeev, anadi bahirmu. And then we embrace Maya. And Maya gives us only dukh, only suffering. And little sukh, Maya sukh. Little. You know, we work 360 days, and then we get some holidays, few days holidays. Maya gives little bit. And we think, oh, it's not so bad here. It's not so bad. That is called Maya sukh. So, Krishna, our well-wishers, devotees, they inform us. Stop suffering. Stop suffering. Get out of this material world. Get out of this entanglement. Stop embracing Maya. Embrace Krishna. Go on the path of pure devotional service. Yatra suprasiddhat. This will bring you, fulfill your heart with happiness. But this devotional service has to be ahaituki apratihata, in order to completely satisfy the self. That is pure devotional service. If we still have stones in our heart, how Krishna can give us diamonds? Krishna can give him himself. He wants to give us pure devotion. Therefore, Veda, knowledge. Knowledge is opposite of ignorance. Veda enlightens us. Don't stay here. Endeavor to go out. Tamasima, Jyotirgam. Don't stay in darkness. Go on light. Serve Krishna. This is in your self-interest. But people do not know. Therefore, we are preaching Krishna consciousness. And this is the basement, very important knowledge to be understood, very clearly. Then also our service can be proper. Then we will understand actually we are already in spiritual world. Chanting, glorifying Krishna, cooking for people. What Mother Yashoda, Radharani, what they are doing? What they are doing?
Cooking for
Cooking for Krishna. And what we are doing? We are also cooking for Krishna. Isn't it? But our consciousness is not yet purified completely. Therefore sadhana. But actually, we are already, when our consciousness becomes uplifted, purified, we will realize, actually I'm already in spiritual world. Like Mataji's, they are doing garland for Radha and Krishna or Jagan. This is already spiritual, completely Goloka Vrindavan activity. For the pleasure of Radha Krishna, what they are doing. Under the guidance of Vrinda Devi and all senior gopis, they present garlands to Krishna. So it's already, we are in spiritual world, but we don't know. We are walking on the golden steps. And then we come in treasure house, and inside everything is golden. And then we turn, and we see, actually I was already walking on the golden steps, but I didn't realize. I didn't realize. So only this realization and purification we need. But that we have to hear from the proper source, from pure devotees. Pibanti e bhagavata atmanasaha. Shuddhanti, we have to, vidusha visham, this polluted aim of life, we have to purify by hearing Bhagavatam daily. Come together, chant enthusiastically. Then polluted aim of life will be purified by bhakti and by knowledge. One who has knowledge, he is automatically detached. Jnana, Vairagya. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared to give jnana and vairagya enriched with devotional service. Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya is glorifying him. Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yoga. That's the purpose of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So today's class is emphasized on these points. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Supreme Enjoyer. Jiva is not the enjoyer. Jiva has this conditioned soul has this disease to try to enjoy separately from Krishna. That is our disease. So if you don't hear sufficiently, then we bring this disease in Bhakti Yoga also. Really? We go, oh, if he will lead bhajans, then I will come. Because I like his bhajans. If some other devotee, then why? Because bhajans are meant for that I derive pleasure. If he gives Bhagavatam, I will come because he entertains me. Other devotee, oh, he speaks so sharp, oh, I don't like it. I will not expose my false ego to him. But what is for our beneficial for us? What is for pleasure of Krishna? He is the supreme enjoyer. Everything is meant for his pleasure. This should be clearly understood. Otherwise we will not get action. We will not get the essence. We will bring our enjoying mentality to Krishna in Bhakti Yoga. And we will not experience the same thing. For example, if a young boy, he sees beautiful girl, immediately he is in ecstasy. Isn't it? Immediately, oh, very nice. But Krishna is the most beautiful person. When we see Krishna, nothing. How is that? So we will not, it's not the same process. We have to clearly understand how to approach Krishna. If we bring this our enjoying spirit towards Krishna, we will be dull. It's dull. But Krishna can be experienced by seven mukha, by giving up, by giving pleasure to Krishna, by hearing selflessly, glorifying Him. Then the Anandam Bodhivardhana will open. Then the ocean of happiness will open. When we sincerely try to give pleasure to Krishna. Therefore, for this we should pray. Therefore, Vaishnava Acharyas are praying. Bhavantam evanucharam nirantaraha prashanta nishesha manora tantaram kadaham aikantika nitya kinkaraha praharsheshyami sanata jivita. Oh, this devotional service is so nice. It gives pleasure to my heart. Eliminates all material desire. I become very peaceful. This one Sri Vaishnava Acharya is praying. But then, kadaham aikantika nitya kinkara praharsheshyami sanata jivita. But when will I? That is the benefit of pure devotional service. But in his humility he is praying. But when will I? I am so far away from this. When will I start to serve purely? And I will be so happy that I have such great master, Sanata Jivita. So even if we are not on that platform, we surely are not, we are sadhakas, we are still struggling. But we should aim to pure devotional service. That is our aim. Spite of all our material desires, struggle, strive for the best thing, then Krishna will surely help us. Don't keep this Ravana mentality. Should not keep Ravana mentality. Doing for name, fame. Okay, I'm doing arati and everyone is watching me. I gave donation. The biggest tail, like this I want. Donation by such and such. Everyone should see. Then we will get some benefit. But we will not get Krishna in this way. Devotional service should be selfless, not for name, fame, verification, recognition, material profit. This is not pure devotional service. So even if these contaminations are there, at least we should not cultivate them. At least don't cultivate them. Spit on them. What is this devotional service? This is privilege of Radharani, cooking for Krishna. That is upliftment of consciousness. It's not that activities will change. I will become Paramahamsa and then I will fly to the temple. What is this? Same cooking, same chanting will be there. What Narada is doing? Chanting Hare Krishna. What gopis are doing? Chanting Hare Krishna. What great devotees, what they are doing? Navamida Bhakti. But in pure love, with purified consciousness. Therefore they are completely overwhelmed by ecstasy. So we should hear this and enthusiastically embrace. Some nonsense. Similar on this stage, we are just, our mind goes like a river towards Krishna. And then, when this asakti becomes more intensified, more thick, starts love of God. That is called bhava. We have strong, strong love for Krishna. That is first ray of prema. This is preliminary love of God. Love of Krishna. This is very high level. Extremely high level. And last stage, perfection, it's called prema, Krishna prema. That is pure love of Krishna. There is no impurities there, nothing, everything just for Krishna. This one is very rare. And this prema can control Krishna. One who has prema in Krishna is not independent. I was speaking before. This is highest perfection of human life. Pancha Purushartha. There are 4 Purusharthas, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. In comparison to this, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, we saw they look like straw on the street. How valuable is Krishna prema? And Krishna doesn't give it easily. Doesn't give it easily. Why? Yeah, he has to give himself. So you cannot do with God whatever you like. You cannot misuse. So, thank you. So this is our path. And even before that, there is described that there is some agyata sukriti. Unknowingly we do some punya. Even before that. I don't know. We open the door to devotee in the market. Devotee comes and sounds, oh, please come. Agyata sukriti. He gets credit. Bhakti mukhi sukriti. It's not karma. It's not pious activities, ordinary. It's bhakti sukriti. And this bhakti sukriti, when it builds up, becomes into shraddha, some faith we develop, and we come in sadhu sangha. And on this stage of bhajana kriya, we start to perform steady, conscious devotional service. It's called sadhana bhakti. And this is already success. You see, so many Indias are favorable. So many people come on Janmashtami. This is not a big problem. But to have a committed person who takes diksha, that is a big step. That means last lifetime. Or maximum 2-3 lifetimes. Already back to God. Little pious people, that's how many lives will take, Gradual. But when a person gets more and more bhakti punya, he engages more and more. So then these questions are, what's the purpose of life? Why am I suffering? Who is God? This builds. When we get proper answers in sadhu sangha, we start to associate with devotees and serve under the guidance of spiritual master. We dedicate our lives. That is the perfect, very, very high stage, very good platform. And then we struggle. Here is a struggle. Anartha nivriti. That means we are going up the hill. We have bicycle. It goes down. But when we come to Nishta, we come on the top of the hill. We are standing. And then Ruchi is described that when we come on these stages, devotional service become like we go down with the bike, Is it tough? No. Sika is doing like this. Huh? Just nectar, huh? So that is waiting for us. Therefore, again, we should hear, where is this? We should hear about Krishna. Okay, it's okay. We should hear about the process. What is waiting for us? Otherwise, if we think that this is our goal, Hare Krishna, 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 every day. If this is our goal, struggle, then we will be bewildered. But if we have all picture, then we'll be enthusiastic to give up our karma. But why you should watch TV? Because of TV I'm suffering. I cannot advance. Why I'm pouring water? I want to ignite the fire, I'm pouring water. And then I come to the wood. Prabhuji, it's just smoke is coming. Just smoke. And daily I put new matches and everything. Yeah, but you are also you are putting water, cultivating your material desire, eating karmic food, watching TV, associating with karmis, pratikulyasya varjana, and anukulyasya sangha. Take whatever is auspicious for this path. And then we will quickly become Nishtha, fixed, or we will develop strong faith. This is Madhyamadikari. Madhyamadikari is, serious Madhyamadikari is here, steady, preacher. He doesn't think, today, is it Krishna or is it Shiva, Not like this. Faith, knowledge. Huh? Madhyamadikari you cannot convince. Maybe he doesn't have complete knowledge, but he has strong faith. Very strong faith. That is called Nishtha. And then, when this becomes more and more practice, we develop ruchi for hearing, chanting. Spontaneously, we like to read books. It's not that Prabhuji every time he says to say, read books, read. No, we have time, we open books. We are happy reading Bhagavad Gita. We are happy, we don't have taste for that thing. Huh? And then asakti, bhava prema, we are naturally more and more attracted to Krishna. And we like to give Krishna to others. Therefore we see Acharya. They experience this, so they feel compassion. And Srila Prabhupada is shouting on us. He's saying, you rascals, fools, don't waste time here in this prakriti. That is their compassion. They see that we are like pigs in the ditch. So they're saying, please come out. But we think, he's my enemy, he's shouting. No, they are well-wishers. Because they experience this nectar. So therefore, acharyas and great gurus, they are encouraging us. Go on, struggle on, and it will come. Whatever we hear about the glories of devotion service is described here. But sometimes we cannot fully experience on this stage. So therefore, associate with devotees, with serious devotees, and take initiation from spiritual master. Therefore you can see where are you. Sometimes devotees think big things. Where is your guru? Who is your guru? Oh, Prabhuji, this we didn't think yet. Then, where is how you will advance? First surrender. Arjuna first surrender. Shishyasteham shadimam tvam prabhana. Then what he got? Immediately blast. Ashochayan andashochas tvam pragyavadam shchadhashasi. Gatasun agatasum shcha. Nashnu shochanti pandit. Arjuna, you are speaking of big pandit, but you don't know what you are speaking of. So, Arjuna first submitted himself, then Krishna instructed. Before, no big philosophy for Arjuna. Tadvidhi pranipatina, first surrender, patita. First fall down in front of Guru. Then inquire from him. Pariprashnena, and and seva, do service for good. Then he will reveal you all this knowledge, and he will give you the mercy, how you can advance very nicely, very smoothly. So these stages are described in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. That is a book by great Acharya, Rupa Goswami. Hare Krishna.
Is it possible that we can, if we have not received initiation from a spiritual master, still we can basically do third and fourth simultaneously, even we have not received the
Third, fourth means?
the first one is just like, is it possible that?
Yeah, some purification is there. In association of devotees, we do seva. No? But all this purification should bring us to the point of accepting, or receiving the mercy. You should also be careful. You should not think, I have chosen this spiritual master. No, we got the mercy that he accepts us. Of course, we are inspired by some devotee more, but we shouldn't think that they are like in supermarket. Oh, I like him. Oh, him I also like. Like we are choosing. Brahmanda Brahmite Konya Bhagavan Jiva, Guru Krishna Prasada. It's a great fortune that Guru accepts us. By the mercy of Krishna, he sends us a bona fide spiritual master. So he accepts us. Not that we come, oh Guruji, you have great fortune that I have chosen you. You are Bhagavan Jiva. Should be careful. We should pray to Srila Prabhupada. Please send me one of the representatives. And what is his qualification? That he just gives what he received from Srila Prabhupada. That's all. Doesn't have to be superstar. He just has to be bona fide spiritual master, transmitting the message what he received from Guru Parampara, and he should be Brahmanishta. He should be fixed in his personal life. That's all. Then we are satisfied. That means bona fide. Doesn't have to be big bhajan player, big scholar. He has to be bona fide devotee.
Probably we have some books outside.
Yeah. One new book came out.
Yes.
We have books by Bhakti Vikas Swami. Some you already know. Can you bring? So just 1 week ago, one new book came out. So I will show you. This book is titled On Speaking Strongly in Srila Prabhupada's Service. Srila Prabhupada was, if you hear his lecture, his books, he speaks quite strongly and firmly, and directly, out of his compassion, as I explained. So, this book is encouraging us and presenting this aspect of Srila Prabhupada, because sometimes it's forgotten. So it will encourage you for preaching, or give you the courage for preaching. I read already half. Very good book, more than 500 quotes inside from Prabhupada, and different incidents, how Srila Prabhupada was dealing with different devotees, how he would encourage his disciples to preach strongly, to preach directly. This book comes $10.
$10.
Who is collecting? Who is selling this? You. Who can get for him? And this is in Telugu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I think you all read English here, mostly.
We have English, Telugu, Hindi, all languages.
So this is synopsis of Chaitanya Leela, just in overview. This is not meant to be instead of Chaitanya Charitamrita. This is just like an appetizer that you get more enthusiasm for reading. This is Bhakti Yoga, or in English it's called beginner's guide in Krishna consciousness. Here you have practical advices, how to put tilak, how to set up your altar at home, different basic things in devotional service, practical application. Very good book. Sometimes we see devotees, especially those who never lived in ashram, after even few years, they don't know basic things. So this book can give you some clue. Yeah, this is in English. And Message to the Youth of India. A nice book. Speaking about message to the youngsters who are too much after Western civilization. You all know, while you are in India, you think, oh, America. But when you come here, your parents come, they can't, without car, they can't even go out. So unfortunate civilization. They are bored, isn't it? So it's not what it's promised to be. America. There are certain advantages here, definitely. But this book inspires, especially young people, to not forget their own culture. Indian culture is the best culture, is the greatest culture. But somehow, by the influence of modern society, we think, oh, this is all backward. It's for grandmothers. And we also have some lectures by Dr. Swami in Hindi and in English, some seminars. So please, look at it.
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,